Let's go and make this extremely cute rainbow decoration. So let's go to our local craft store and go and grab some of these embroidery hoops. For this craft, you're going to need a medium one along with also a large one. After you've brought these home, let's go and start to separate these. So again, you're only going to need the large one along with also the medium one. Any of the rings that you do not use for this craft, you can always go and use them for other DIYs and other projects. I don't know what I'm going to end up making with any of the ones that I have left over, but honestly, the crafting possibilities are endless. While I was going and separating these, I was kind of just trying to think as to what the best approach would be with this. Now, I was thinking along the lines of for the larger hoop, I was going to go and cut one slightly smaller than the other, along with also for this medium hoop, I was going to cut one of the sides just about as large as I possibly could without making it larger than any of the other hoops because I want this to sit almost like it's going to be stacked. Now, I'm using a Dremel for this. You don't have to go and use a Dremel, you could always use something else to go and cut through this, but these are bamboo, and if you don't have some sort of power tool, it might go and split. So here's what these two pieces look like. I cut one side just slightly bigger than the other. Now onto this medium hoop here. I want to go and cut this at just about where the equal area was on this side to keep it pretty proportionate and also to keep it just a bit smaller than the last piece that I cut. Here are all three of them together, and you can see that they are different in sizes, which is great. So now let's go and put some wood glue down. For the base, I am just using some recycled pieces of wood. You could always get some flat pieces of wood over from the dollar store. Now let's go and glue the next ring. And I did cut these pretty flat so they all do stand up by themselves. Now after that has dried, which it will take a couple of hours for it to go and dry, you can see that it is still a little bit wet, but I do use a heat gun to go and dry it the rest of the way. You're going to go and start to paint these. Now because my rainbow only has 3 rings, I wanted to go with the primary colors, so yellow, blue, along with also red. So I started off with yellow, moved on to red, and then the last and largest ring is blue. Now I'm using a heat gun to go and dry these along with also the remainder of the glue. After that is dried, let's go and glue down some stuffing. You could use either cotton or you could just go and use some stuffing from maybe a stuffed animal or maybe just from any stuffing that you might have laying around from a different craft. So we're going to make it look nice and fluffy. Go around all of the rings on both sides and have this overlap slightly. Make sure that any of the wooden base or the base that you've used is fully covered. And as you're doing this, you can go and fluff it up just a little bit and make sure to get any little hidden areas like this small portion here as well. As we continue to go and glue on these pieces, just try to make it as fluffy as you possibly can. And here's what it looks like after you are done. This decoration is perfect to go and celebrate the summer along with also to celebrate Pride Month. Thank you all so much for watching. You can find more tutorials over on my profile along with also special effects makeup. Until next time, take care and have a good one.